guys, it's me, LC, off the imitated, never duplicated, back again with another message for you. Gonna do a vibe check real quick. First card out is time. Somebody's procrastinating. Somebody's acting like they're too busy. And thrills came out in reverse. So somebody is done making bad decisions. Somebody's emotions are getting the best of them at this time. Somebody is missing nurturing. They're two-faced. They live in a double life. They're drowning it in over their head. They're hitting rock bottom. They're stressed out. I keep hearing migraines, so somebody's had migraines for a couple of days. Somebody's wearing a mask. Divine masculine energy. Disloyal, lack of trust. I keep hearing they don't trust you because of the shit that they've been doing. Possibilities. Follow your dreams. Somebody wants a second chance. Continue to remain in balance. There is some gossip going around. People being nosy today, now, in the moment. But you have good vibes. And they're feeling trapped, stuck with no options. Ooh. They're having some type of arguments with somebody. Continue to heal. Continue to seek introspection. Continue to go within. Lust came out in the reverse. So there is no lust in the energy right now. They're suffering in silence, unspoken feelings. There's a love affair going on that they're trying to keep secret. Answered questions, untapped talents. Tap into your talents. Cutting ties, freedom. Standing up, awakening. Somebody's awakening from a bad situation. You are secure, settled. That Four of Wands energy. You're working on your wealth, or you are wealthy at this time. Wealth doesn't always mean money. It could be other things. Nightlife, gamble, partying. So somebody's part of that nightlife. So what I'm getting is that somebody's happy when they're partying it up in the nightlife, but in the daytime, when reality hits, when they're back to their normal, it's very depressing. They're suffering in silence. They're feeling a lot of feelings that they don't want to feel. They're missing someone. They're with somebody possibly that they don't want to be with. They have unspoken feelings about somebody else. Like, they're just faking it till they make it, I guess. A spirit said yes. There is no guessing. Take some you time. Get out into nature. Somebody is literally in denial and they're running from their emotions. I wasn't expecting this. This is crazy. They're longing for you. They're missing you. They want to talk. They're paranoid. They're guarded. They're insecure. They're cautious. They know you have other options. They love seeing you smile. They love your laughter, your joy, your happiness. You're inspiring them to heal. I heard, and if they don't see you, they hear about you from other people, like how good you're doing and stuff. And they have chaos in their life, upheaval, disaster. Like, their life is a shit show. They're a psychopath, or they're dealing with a psychopath that's abusive. And these are the consequences of the bad choices that they made, of the games that they played. And you are the divine feminine energy. They miss your gentleness, your nurturing, your mothering. You definitely need to let go, clear your mind, breathe, recharge. There is another card underneath here. Narcissist. So somebody's definitely an opportunist or egotistical narcissist. Get these folks about the energy. Sage that right away. No, we don't want it. We don't want it. And on the bottom of the deck was stagnant. So somebody's definitely feeling like they're stuck in a dead end situation. So they better pretty way up out of that. So the divine masculine is going through a lot apparently at this time. So if you're feeling that energy, now you know why, because that's not your energy. So definitely that's not everybody's story, but take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm gonna do one more go around with these, see what else we get. Hopefully something else comes out, because that's a mess right there. That's a mess. That's easy mess. Okay, Spirit, what else do we need to know? Time came out first again. This time somebody wants to give you an apology, but it's insincere. They bullshitting. That's what I heard. They bullshitting. At the bottom of the deck was the boundaries. Disrespectful. Enough is enough. Somebody is a backstabber. I heard they playing both sides against the fence. So that can't be good. A lack of trust. So whoever this person is, you don't trust them. Lust came out in the reverse again. So it's not a lustful situation. Recharge, breathe, clear your mind, and let it go. This is definitely a narcissist. I heard an opportunist. They're out to get whatever they could get. A psychopath came out and trapped. So the psychopath is trapped somewhere they don't want to be. It's time for you to take a trip, a vacation, relax, or have fun. You got somebody blocked. Somebody is moving on. They have nothing to say. Somebody's definitely suffering in silence. They have real feelings, but they are unspoken. Continue to heal. Go within. Do some introspection. Do some shadow work. Somebody's delulu at this point. You have a soulmate in your energy, whether you believe in twin flame or not. There is a soulmate, whether it be a friendship or a romantic partner in your energy. Somebody is burned out. Follow your dreams. Somebody is overextended. They're stressed out, but they're feeling hopeful about y'all's relationship, but you're guarded. So just use your clarity and your discernment about a situation. Isolation came out, so they're feeling rejected. They're feeling stuck in a situation. They want intimacy with you, but they don't know how to go about getting it, I guess. Cut ties, cut cords. Somebody is still making bad decisions. Antisocial came out in your feelings. Somebody's giving somebody the silent treatment. Rumors are going around. People are being nosy and gossiping. Stop and smell the roses. Get out into nature. Get some of that fresh air. Open up your windows. Let some fresh energy into your house. Archangel Michael is out here, so no need to worry about any of this. Make your haters your motivators. I keep hearing that. Because you definitely got haters lurking. So, I'm going to get one more, and then I'm going to end this. Yep, you have 4 Wands energy. You're moving towards being settled, secure, wealthy, having everything that you want. And there are some old relationships, old ways, some clingy people from your past trying to hang on because they just don't know when to fucking call it quits. But again, Archangel Michael is out here. You have divine protection, and just tap in with your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Pray about this situation because people just don't know when to hang shit up. They just don't know when enough is enough, when to give shit up. I'm gonna take an oracle. And there is somebody lusting after you in your energy also. So they try to hurry up and come in towards you. Definitely use discernment on that because that's a hot mess. This was very sketchy. I'm going to use a light worker oracle to end this because I need something good to end this on because I didn't like it. Not one bit. The number 20 could be significant. 818-919, 144, 1300. I keep hearing 66, 77, 888. So, 4th Ray of Harmony came out. And karmic clearing, so I'm going to take those 6, 5, and 6. So let's do karmic clearing first. You are fast outgrowing a level of consciousness to which are attached particular wounds, issues, and struggles. As you outgrow that consciousness, these issues will release their grip on you. You are receiving divine notice that karmic clearing is taking place through a combination of your own efforts and spiritual grace from the heart of the divine. It is time for an old wound to be released once and for all. Karma is not punishment. Karma is essentially our soul's lesson plan for this lifetime. Carried over from past lifetimes, it is the way we grow and develop as a soul. Sometimes through challenges and sometimes through blessings. Our positive karma is seen in the skills and talents we have mastered over many lifetimes. Just FYI, if I sound funny, I have my retainer in, so my bad. Also, when opportunities flow easily and healing happens swiftly, there is a sense of positive karma, an easy grace that effortlessly takes place in your life. This is what happens when we are clear enough of our own past pain to have little resistance between us and the natural flow of life. More challenging karma is revealed in the lessons we are still learning. These usually appear in the guise of painful circumstances or a reaction that repeat themselves in our lives. The stronger the soul, the more challenging the lesson it is willing to master this lifetime. As with any education, the higher the level of training, the more demanding the work. When you are working through big challenges, it is often a sign that you are on an advanced spiritual path. Must you always have struggle in your life as an advanced soul? Of course not. As you master your lessons, you will find you develop an ability to live your life more peacefully. However, it would be incorrect to interpret a struggle as a sign that you are not progressing spiritually. Sometimes the more painful a struggle has been, the more difficult it can be to release that pain and associated memories or scars. The spiritual worlds know you are in need of divine intervention to help clear a pattern that was once painfully lodged in your body, mind, and soul. Enough of the struggle. Divine love now offers healing and freedom. We clear karma by learning to trust and relax, by choosing not to punish ourselves with shame, guilt, fear, or unworthiness, by continuing to balance our efforts with a surrender into divine grace. We take responsibility for our own healing, doing all that we can and trusting that the universe will lovingly and effectively handle everything else so that we can progress and succeed. If you've been struggling with a long-term issue, this oracle card comes as a particular sign that the universe wants to step in and assist you. Repeat the invocation below for at least 6 days and nights. Invite this healing blessing of karmic clearing through love into your life now. The invocation says, I call upon the karmic board of ascended beings, angels, guides, and holy ones who love me unconditionally and ask for your divine blessing, healing, and assistance now. I open myself up to divine grace, divine love, and karmic absolution. I choose to surrender my attachment to the suffering I have experienced. I have learned and been willing to go through this experience, and yet I am now willing to learn and grow through a higher vibrational experience of love. Through divine authority and my own free will, this karmic clearing manifests now according to the highest law of love. May this blessing reach into the hearts of all beings according to divine compassion, mercy, and grace. So be it. So repeat that invocation for the next 6 days and nights. Invite the healing blessing of karmic clearing through love into your life now. Okay, so the next card was 6, fourth ray of harmony. The fourth ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. When the fourth ray of harmony is active in your life, you are approaching spiritual initiation, which creates a whole new person, a new you. Initiation may begin with feeling torn between two choices or realities. As you discover your strength to be patient with the process, rather than trying to force an outcome prematurely, eventually you will outgrow the conflict altogether, emerging as a wiser, more powerful you. You will have gained a positive outcome from what was once considered to be a negative situation. When the fourth ray of harmony becomes stronger in your soul, avoid becoming scattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. You will need to keep grounding yourself and being moderate, rather than all or nothing in your life choices. This will create your successful outcome more swiftly than trying to force something to happen immediately. The challenge and the gift with the fourth ray of harmony is the increased sensitivity to beauty it engenders. Music takes on a whole new emotional depth. The beauty or chaos in your environment, and even the colors you wear, has more impact on you than usual. You can use this increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colors, and so on that feel good for you. The mainstream is still operating in a fear-based energy. With increased sensitivity, you can at times be more affected by this. If you are experiencing increased negativity, depression, doubt, fear, or emotional instability, this is likely why. You can overcome this without shutting down. When you sense it happening, respond with a loving discipline. You might meditate, journal, dance, create art, listen to music, exercise, have a bath, or spend time in nature to bring yourself back to balance. This ray has a special connection to the arts and guides you to create. You are encouraged to trust your own creativity, to enjoy it and use it to help you heal yourself and perhaps others too. When Archangel Gabriel enters your life, there will be an emphasis on the use of sound for healing and balance. So the words you use, affirmations, for example, and the invocations in this deck will be very powerful. So will music. You may use sound to help balance and restore your energy. You'll know when it has worked because you will feel happier and find life simpler. You may not immediately solve an issue, but start doing what you need to take care of yourself, knowing resolution is on its way. The invocation says, I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the fourth ray of harmony. I call upon grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Gabriel to help me find balance, wisdom, and creative approaches in all areas of my life. I ask for unconditionally loving assistance to outgrow problems in my life. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, and tenderness to help me grow into all that I am divinely destined to be. May the art and beauty within me find authentic expression in the world. May I be held from within and grounded in my center as I approach the portal of initiation. May the unconditionally loving masters and angels that serve on this divine ray of light bring it to the hearts of all beings for the greatest good. Through divine mercy, will, and grace, so be it. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you today. I hope this was able to help you. Love, peace, and light.